Crypto. So do you guys remember a few weeks ago when I brought this video to your attention? Well, I told you so. But congratulations to you guys who got in and made some profit. Today we're taking another look at SinVerse, ticker symbol SIN in the cryptoverse. And here on Crypto Bubbles, as you can see right over here, Sin is up 116%. So congratulations to you guys who watched that video and heard the alpha that I was telling you. Now let's take a little closer look at this project. Now the biggest news influencing SinVerse's price is that they just had a public land sale on the 22nd. It just took 12,000 Sin to buy one parcel. And a lot of the price increased when people had to come out and buy that Sin token on the exchanges to go whitelist and get ready for that public sale. Congratulations to any of you guys who did that. You're on top of your game. Now, I do owe the SinVerse team and my viewers an apology because I had mentioned that this project was on Polygon, and that is not accurate. Now, they are very close friends with Polygon, but this is actually a Binance Smart Chain project, which, as the good folks at SinVerse have told me, that they will eventually go multi-chain once their infrastructure is completed. Now, in the last few days, we've seen this project get up to 1.4 cents, and currently it is trading at 1.2 cents. This token has a total supply of 1 billion with a circulating supply of 425 million. Market cap for this gaming coin is $5 million, extremely low, giving this a lot of room to expand. And the all-time high was October 30th, 2021, when this coin reached 74 cents. Now imagine that from where the price is now at just a little over a penny. Can you guys handle a 70x return on your investment or better? It's definitely a place that I could get into.
Oh my gosh! Look how beautiful this place is! I love it! Oh, you have the most beautiful eyes. I love them when they bleed. Your brains look like melted marshmallows. Oh, it doesn't taste like it. Let's go have some fun. Will you play with me?
And so my peeps, I hope that you've enjoyed this little tour. But right now, let's leave this wonderful world, which is so much fun, and let's take a look at the charts. Well, mercy, I don't mean to brag, but when you zoom out here on the daily, you can see that we were in a falling wedge pattern, and that's what I brought to your attention, telling you that we had a measure move that was coming in somewhere around 17.6. Now, currently, we have not made it up quite that far. It gives me hope that we will. Price did actually come up to this area about 16.9, just a little under. And remember, these areas are zones, so you do want to have a little bit above and a little bit below to really take advantage of the measure moves. Now, price action came up fairly quickly to about 10 cents from where our breakout point was at 8.5. That was also a nice little profit-taking area, which you could have brought back in or got in on the retest. Now, things did go a little south as it comes back and retests the trend line right here at this area, which I said was a probability and would be an excellent place to add to your bags. Did you? Do you wish that you had? Well, those prices were in at just a little over half a penny. And you can say if you picked it up from there to our current price point, you're 135% in profit. And if you were able to get up to 17 and sell off there, well, that gave us 200% return. However, I am still waiting for this area right here to hit at 17.6, and that's a 212% return. But ideally, taking profits all the way through this zone would be excellent. Now, technically, price is starting to go a little parabolic, and can it continue higher? Well, if we come down to the lower time frames, you can see that we also made another falling wedge, which is broken out to the upside, currently testing our moving averages here on the 4 hour, and we could see price come down to right at 0.012 cents. Now, currently, I am watching this very strong trend line right here, connecting this bottom to that bottom, and price may come back down to this area. I do not want to see it break this trend line. If it does, that's a signal to get out, take your profits, and decide if you want to get back into this project at a lower price point. But the measure move for the current pattern that it is in on the 4 hour from this breakout point could take us all the way up to 2 cents. And if that happens, will you be taking profit at that zone? Now let's zoom out just a little bit and see if there's some other targets that we're looking at. I do have one that I just now put on covering this support resistance flip, so right there where we flip this little zone, and that's going to come in at just right around 2 cents, just a little under 2 cents. 2.2 cents, 2.9 cents, and 3.4 cents are all on the table for those who are holding this for a swing trade. Would that be you? Or are you just kind of a in and out kind of guy or gal? Now, I do want to draw your attention to the daily indicators. We can see that money flow is coming up very nicely. Stochastics right here, if you can see that, have flipped to the upside. VWAP has come to the upside. As we said, money flow is headed up, and we got a green dot on a momentum wave. And this means it's ready to rock and roll. Now the MACD is coming down just a little bit on the histogram, and there's a little bit of rounding there, but there is still some room for some more upward action. Our current RSI is coming in at 71, and that's a little bit in the overbought territory. And now when we come to the 4 hour, we can see that price does want to come down in the short term. So for the 4 hour, the momentum waves have a little bit of bearish divergence there, pushing price down, money wave coming down. So in the short term, we will be coming down to retest these areas. Anywhere between 11.5, maybe up to 12. And as I stated before, as long as we hold this area, we see a bounce, we have a good chance, a very beautiful chance to meet our target, at least up here at 0.16 and our measure move at 0.176. And from there, you could be looking at a 48% return, just jumping in on the game. So I've got it all marked out right here nice and pretty for you. And if you have confirmation on your indicators for your trading time frame, preferably here on the 4 hour, not financial advice, but my financial opinion is that that's a good time to jump in. And you can definitely set a tight stop loss for just in case that we break below this point. Because if that happens, there would be a bearish retest and we would come down, possibly to 9 cents, maybe back down as low as 8.5 cents. And that, my friend, is how the cookie crumbles. So degens, you have some choices to make. If you're willing to take the risk and get in on this coin, you could possibly see some very, very nice gains. However, if it starts going against you, you might lose 8%. And if you're not paying attention, you might lose 20%. And if you didn't put your stop loss really tight, like even at 2 to 4%, you may come all the way down to 30% in the negative. Don't let that happen. You have to take ownership of your trades. And my job is just to bring some potentially good ones to you from some potentially good projects. And until next time, my name is Lane, your crypto road dog, reminding you you're in crypto at the right time. And you got this, baby.
If you like what you see, then please subscribe, eh? And if you like what we do, then smash that like button too. And if you like to drink it down, leave a comment down below.